What does this thing do? Like, what's it for? Just calibrating suspension?
Yeah, so we measure everything in our overall like down number on the track. So there's a certain pressure that our car is built to that keeps it off the track. So our main goal is to keep it as close to the track without hitting the track, right within those numbers. So here we're basically trying to make sure that when this goes all the way down, and this goes to here, which where this O-ring at is representing where the car's riding at on the track out there at its lowest point. When this goes to here, we want this number, this force number, to be like over 2,000 pounds in there.
Okay.
And that's how we set our car up, really, because we race at like 4 inches of ride height. I mean, we go out there at 4 inches of ride height, but we race at realistically like a ½ inch of ride height by the time everything's down under load.
When you're like gunning it, it's pushing it down.
Yep. So this will be like as you bomb it into the corner and hit the brakes, and the whole nose sets down on these inner springs in here.
Okay.
For like a regular car, bump stops are used to limit travel and stuff. These we use them to help the car turn better.
Okay.
Yeah. So say we travel like another ½ inch into it. I wonder what it's gonna do. I don't hate that at all. Okay. Left front. And that's just what into it, say ½ inch roughly.
It's crazy to do it in from there.
Yep. It's definitely a little tighter than I'd like it to be, but
Might need Cliff's heavy foot to push down on that.
oh, that's right. It's on the bar load. I was like, what is going on here?
Can you get her? Yeah, we're gonna need Cliff's heavy foot.
Yep.
Just get the bottom hooked up, and when Cliff
how do I have this like this?
do I need to spin that indicator?
There we go. I think we should be all right there. Just had to find the spot. Oh, I got some in my golf bag. Oh. I got my golf bag here. Just stay ready all the time, you know?
And then for those of you that haven't made a lap, just a reminder.
So I'll run down and sign in real quick. Gonna be a good day.
Yes, sir.
Gonna be a good day.
Sir Trevor put down a 37, 375.
Oh wow.
But you're gonna expect him to be ridiculous, you know.
All right, your pass is where that easy up is. Same with Zach's.
Okay. Are you running your black shoes?
I'll use the little ones. But... Yeah.
Remember, guys, watch out. Did you check the coolant in it?
Yeah, that's all set. We need to do tire pressure. So I did flop the right rear to the right front, put the right front and the right rear. It is a ½ inch smaller as it sits. Okay. So run the one that's on the right rear right now, just run it at 24 pounds. Run the right front at 22, and then right where we left off last time on the left. Okay.
trying to make sure these were good before I left.
Yeah, it was definitely running good.
Just make sure you get those nice and tight.
But, you know, I was meerkatting. This measures the size of the tires because you kind of want your bigger tires on the right side, your smaller tires on the left side. It kind of helps with making the car turn left. Because
it's like all this stuff I don't even think about.
Yeah, because he has like a feeling that he's looking for when he's driving. So he just gives.
What's the class of the minis? Like not the Legends, but like.
Let me see that one.
Those are called Bandoleros, and they're actually kids about his age.
Yeah, this one's fine.
They run about 8 anywhere.
Riding one?
You can be. I think you can be as young up to like what 6 in the Bandoleros. Yeah, you can be pretty young.
There's a base plate.
All right, let's do some quick math. Hey Sam, you got a Sharpie in there? Find me a Sharpie. I'll have sex with you later. He's like, shit. He's like, I need a Sharpie.
Are they on race control at all?
They are on race control.
So they didn't announce nothing in that practice?
I wasn't listening to it.
Oh, okay.
Whenever you're ready, Tyler, just throw them on the car too.
Okay.
We're gonna go with them.
So like you bring, those are just the ones for racing, and then that's just.
Yeah, so each race, these are like so these were new the last race, so I'll use them for practice this race, and then we'll put new ones on, so we stay pretty fresh going into the 75 lapper.
After you did that stuff to the car, you think it does it already feel better? Like
It seems like it's gonna be better. That definitely makes sense, what we found, because it was sucking air through the center of the carburetor because the bottom bolts weren't tight, smashing it together.
where were you feeling it at? Like on the.
Right in the middle of the straightaway. Pretty much. Yeah, it runs good. Like right when I get to the throttle, it's spooled up, runs good, and then it kind of just falls on its face, just and then it heads back. So basically under full load is when it's doing it.
Let's see how fast I can get it with the battery.
Miss.
Not bad for being here, I guess.
It takes a cycle to get them.
Coming down, boys!
That was just first practice. We had 2 practice sessions, so we'll get a final practice session here, and then we'll go qualify after. Yeah, we'll do single car qualifying.
You know, if I was too fucking perfect, it would just be me and Dylan here. You know? I demand redemption on that tire. See him warming up. Did you see me? I'm warming up, PETA.
Because it's a NASCAR sanctioned track, they have all these things they make us do.
Makes your car look official, I guess.
I guess, yeah. It'd be nice if any one of these companies gave us a discount
Right here.
for running the thing, but that doesn't ever happen. So we're gonna go back to, so this one's a backup. It's not as good as the first one that we have on. So now that we've kind of eliminated that that's not the issue, I want to put the good carb back on because when everything's running, it's better. So we got an issue somewhere, but it's not the carb. So we're just, yep.
I'm gonna hold it.
Okay, fair enough. I'll get this one off and we'll just swap it out.
Want me to trade? You want this? I'll go in there.
I'm already in here.
Oh, that smells nice.
A little bit of race fuel.
It's a freebie. The cheapest high you can get, man. I'm moving up in today's world. I don't know if it's moving up or moving down. Now if something goes wrong, it's double my fault. They say blame it on the tire guy. He's the sexy one. Huh. Right? It's French, carburetor.
So this, we set up our sway bar with a load stick, and to do that you got to pull the front shocks off, and our down number that he's checking on the machine, I have to take that number and add it, make it this stick, that number, and put it in the left front in place of the shock. And then the stick, I'll show you in a minute, has like a load calculator and stuff on it. We put it at the right front at that right front number, and then we can set our sway bar to like the poundage of how much we want it to tilt, pretty much.
So those just calculate the front wheel drives?
In a sense, yes. Like, they're for reference, really. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, like that'll give me, like our reading's 400 pounds. So I hook that up and then I dial that bolt I was just working on to when this says 400 pounds.
So that's all those reports?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, exactly, yep. Yep, that's it. Just fancy expensive tools to go fast. I can't get it out. Do you know where Jeremy's at? Maybe he's got an extractor kit or something over there for a strip bolt.
Did you try and get like smacking a tiny one? Is that what you're saying? Or?
So I took one of these square ends and put it in there,
Yep.
like here, and tapped it in, tried to get it to turn, and then that worked. Try again. Oh, there we go. Got to move. That broke off in there when we went to just squirt new fluid through there. I was kind of having a little weird feeling all day in the brakes, so.
Spotter.
Eyes in the sky. So I talked to him with this one.
Hey, where are you going?
And then race controls on this one.
What does race control do?
So that's the guy that's controlling all the drivers, like, go here, go there, yellow.
Oh. So you know, like position, like where they're supposed to be.
Yep.
So one's connected to them, one's connected to them.
Yeah, you have a.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it's like they call it a receiver, but it picks up like any channel you put it on.
It's like a walkie-talkie, more or less.
I just can't talk.
What are you doing down there, Sam? Cutting his brakes?
Technically,
Got a leak.
Like, I'll show him.
you got a leaky rear end.
I thought he fixed it.
We always think we fix it. Came to me the other day. Hey Sarah, I think I figured out why I was leaking so much because the screws on the back were loose on the back cats. I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense. So,
Hey, John. Good job here.
Me? I should have the trailer.
Oh.
You know, I stay close to home. I don't want to get rings. I'm so fucking pretty. How's that?
Yeah, that's
Well,
right.
you know, I am glad you're
I know.
shaved and trimmed.
Hey, you didn't want to cut off all my hair for me
Yeah,
again?
fucking hell.
You should have seen it, dude, when I had Chelsea cut off all my hair. She literally had it in her hand, and it was like flowing out the top. She was so happy. It was like 10 inches of hair.
So
She
gross.
was so happy. You've never seen so much satisfaction.
Dude.
She's like, yeah, Chelsea cut my hair pretty good for me that day.
Shocked.
Yeah,
Were they Elmer's clippers?
Yeah.
Grandpa Elmer?
yeah, they're old school clippers from Grandpa, dude. Turned out all right. Went in there looking like a homeless man. Came out looking like a guy.
We'll start with our partners, Hotbox Farms, National Coatings, Pit Stop USA, Impact Motors, Latham Motorsports, Wheels Racing. And we put a huge effort into not only this car, but our whole program, and all my guys, Sam, Tyler, Neil, Kyle, Cliff, Cody, everybody, man. Michael, my wife, all of our wives, everybody that lets us do this, we take every extra second we have. And I just wouldn't be here without all of them, and I'm so thankful for all the fans and everybody that comes out and supports us.
Awesome. Well, hey, Dylan, thanks so much for taking the time to talk with me, and I hope you have a good race out there today.
Hey, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
laugh.
Dude, it was great until it started doing that. Like, it was turning, everything was great. Like, we were on our plan to, like, have them back up to us. Good. It just, I need every ounce of 350 horsepower.
Yeah.
I only got 200, it hurts.
All right, so, I mean, basically just pan out your day. What was going on? How'd you feel going into it? You know, what'd you feel with the car at first practice?
Easy. Yeah, so today was, came in feeling really good, but, you know, like anything, battle adversity, got some broken parts and stuff, and we fixed them, tried our best, did everything. Really happy with how the car handled and all that stuff, as far as all the smart talk that we had to do and making the car geometrically fine. It was good. But when the motor doesn't run, it don't run. So
when you took the car out the first practice, you thought it was a carb for sure?
yeah, we thought it was the carb or something electrical. You know, it's the first race of the year, and we just redid like all kinds of stuff. So you never really know. Like, did we leave something loose? Did we, you know, not, you know, crimp a ground ride or anything like that? But yeah, we were kind of set on a fueling issue, but ultimately our carburetors were good, so that's a good thing. A little less expensive that way, but I think we just lost the fuel pump.
Yeah. How did qualifying turn out? I know it's only like 1 or 2 rounds.
Yeah. Well, qualifying, we were battling that, and then we found a broken brake fitting and stuff in there. So we just didn't get a clean lap, really. Not as good as I would have liked to have, at least. I think we ran a 15.0 and a 15.1 or something like that, and you know, we were testing at 14.7s, 14.8s, so it would have been nice to at least get back down there, but it's kind of a telltale sign of something's not right with the car.
So with like let's start with like the first 20 laps going into the race. How did that feel? And then just let's go from there.
So for the first 20, it actually, I thought we may have had the problem fixed, to be honest. The car felt really good, it was turning good. You know, it was definitely a long run car, so it didn't fire off as fast as some of the guys, but when we were able to get like the long run, we were able to kind of catch up with the top 5 to 7 right there and kind of make some moves on them. But then yeah, we'd get longer in the run, and like halfway down the straightaways, the thing would just start cutting out, and kind of all the momentum that we'd give it right back to them. So it's like, but for how the car was handling, like if we would have you know, been running good, I think we would have been a lot better off. So yeah. But
When you got into 5th, when you started getting into the pole position, like how long between then did you like feel the car just start to give out?
honestly, it was like within like 2 laps.
Really?
Yeah, right when we got all our hopes up. You hope like, oh sweet man, we're getting up in there. You know, those guys, the top 3 are getting a little closer, and you know, I mean, the car didn't feel. It felt slow because you could just feel all the stuff that was going on with it, but we were still catching those guys, so like that's a good sign.
Yeah.
I mean, so yeah, it sucked, but you know, gave us a little false hope.
Yeah. Well, hey, I mean, it's only trial and error until Monday.
That's it. Yeah.
Time to defend.
Yeah, I've got to go defend Monday. We'll boys are finishing up a couple things right now, actually. So we'll get the shocks changed over to some legal stuff. We'll take it back to the shop and do a couple other deals, weight and carburetor, stuff like that, and figure out what happened, fix it, obviously. And then Monday, yeah, try to go get that Bill Crow Memorial again.